Hello, welcome to Ask Charlie. This is episode 4 of the series, so we might as well get into the questions. Now, before I do say the questions, I just want to let you guys know, before you do send questions in chat, be sure to check out my other episodes before you do, in case you send questions that I've already answered. And also, if you are going to send questions, right, make sure it's nothing to do with personal information or what kind of sexual thing do I like, just none of that, okay? Any of you who do send those kind of questions will be deleted and blocked, so just letting you know. Anyways, let's get started. So first up we have 3 questions from Joshua Does MLP and Stuff. He says, 1. Do you like Super Mario Maker 2? Yeah, the game's not that bad. I've seen people play it. It does look very interesting, honestly. The game does have some good physics to it. Like, I did play the first Mario Maker and that was pretty good, but the second Mario Maker has changed a lot. No, is a big change compared to the first one. Goodness me, I say the wrong stuff, but yeah, Mario Maker 2 is a very good game. Yeah, I like it. 2. Have you watched Eddie Stokebart Trucks and Trailers? No, I haven't heard of that. I have heard what they are, but I don't really watch trailers of them. 3. Do you have a Switch? I really wish I did, honestly. I really wish I had a Switch, but I don't. My brother does, but I don't, unfortunately. But, oh well. I do have a Wii U and a PlayStation 3, but I don't have anything else. I do have a VCR as well, because as you lot know, I do freaking VHS openings. Next up, we have a question from Ollivier Tomica. I don't know how to say that name, but he says, my question is, do you have a PlayStation 4? Yet again, I do not have a PlayStation 4. The only consoles I do have is a PlayStation 3, a Wii U, and of course a VCR, but it's not a console, it's just, something I have. But yeah, if you look over there, I do have them. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have at the moment. I don't have a PlayStation 4. My dad does, but I don't. Next up, we have 2 questions from VHS and DVD Fan 2006, also known as Steve Nels. 1. What's your opinion on the Australian kids TV channel called ABC Kids? Yeah, they're a very good channel. They are the Australian version of I believe BBC and VCI. Yeah, the Australian version of it, and PBS. PBS is a US station. But yeah, I like their shows. What they have, I like it all. I like their new Teletubbies DVDs. You know those new ones they made. But unfortunately, 2 of them have an error. The one that's an error is called Number Fun, where like during numbers 8, it well, not numbers 8, numbers 4, I think it was. Yeah, there was like one scene that kind of, they like cut out, and then it gone straight to the next episodes. That would only happen in Play All, and there's another error on the one Colours, which happens in the plain episode selection and the Play All. Yeah, on the episode Colours Blue, like it plays like, I don't know, 20 seconds of the intro, then it goes straight to the next episode. Like, it didn't even play the full thing. Like, it's quite bad, but I can deal with it. I don't really collect those DVDs because they're quite expensive to get on eBay and Amazon nowadays. That's why I don't get them, but they're still pretty cool to have to see. Sorry, I'm kind of ill at the moment. But anyway, that's all I can say for that question. Number 2, have you ever heard of the Super Spollet Show? It's a Lazy Town spin-off. Super Sprutlot Show. No, I haven't heard of it, honestly. I don't think I can even say it, but yeah, I haven't heard of that. I might be able to see what it's about. Next up, we have 2 questions from Willow's Minecraft and More. 1. What's your favourite horror film? My favourite horror film, it probably has to be, I don't know really. I have a lot of horror films that I watch that I kind of like. I'll list down the ones I do like. Okay, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Child's Play, which I think is the Chucky. I'm pretty sure, I forget what it is. 28 Days Later. A few others that I do like as well. But yeah, those are the 4 I can mention. I do like horror films, honestly. 2. Will Not Eventually Expect Season 4 happen? It might, I'm not sure. Like, I've had a bit of delays with it. I've never had the time to record everything in my room because, like, usually I get distracted and all that stuff, and that kind of stops the videos from being recorded. So it may happen. You never know. It's probably going to take some time, but I'll surely get to it. Next up, we have 2 questions from Mario Master Munkin. 1. What's your opinion on the hard rock band tool. Hard rock band tool. Never heard of it. 2. What's your favourite song from them? My top 2. Wait, no, from the song. Look. What's your favourite song from them? Oh, from the rock band tool. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know. Sorry, I might figure it out. I'm not sure. Next up, we have a question from Island Rocks, which I believe is the Justice 2017, who changed his name, I think. Are you feeling sad that My Little Pony Friendship's Magic got cancelled this year? Yeah, it's such a shame, honestly. I really thought that Series 10 was going to come out and be like a really good season, but unfortunately they stopped at Series 9, and it's a shame. They are making Series 10 for the comic dubs, but I don't really read the comic dubs, so I don't really know much about it. I do watch the series. I find it strange how Series 3 only had about 2 DVD releases, because all the other DVDs pretty much have I don't know, 4 or 5, and season 3 just only had 2. It's quite strange, but I'm pretty excited about the DVDs of the complete seasons 8 and 9 to come out. That's gonna be quite interesting. I don't have series. I don't really have the other seasons yet. I'm only getting Series 5. I will try and get Series 3 because it's quite cheap on eBay, but for now, we've got Series 5 coming, so stay tuned to our VHS and DVD update of that. Right, next up we have 2 questions from April Mary Dimate. I don't think I say her name, but Dinate, I think that's how you say it. 1. Do you love or hate YouTube? Yeah, here's the thing. YouTube is an alright site. The whole Copa thing wasn't really going to happen, so that doesn't affect me, but the one thing that I do get annoyed about with YouTube is that whenever we send comments with the words I don't know, Christmas, happy, fun, or anything like that, they would just, they would automatically delete my comment, or they would sometimes put it as likely spam, and it's very annoying. It's whenever I'm replying to Kelsey, she never realises if I'm replying or not. It worries me so much, honestly. I hate how YouTube is treating us. It's quite bad and annoying. But yeah, they have a good site though. This is the site where I upload all my videos and everything, and my YTP channel is monetized, but some videos on there have been demonetized, which kind of worries me a bit. But luckily, not all of them have been demonetized yet. But never mind. And some of my videos have been marked as made for kids. Well, no, Copa has tried to set them as for kids, but I changed them to saying that they're not made for kids. Honestly, I make these videos for people who have nostalgia to them, if they're an adult or teenager. I make videos just for their nostalgia. I don't make them for kids who hate on stuff. I just make them for people who have nostalgia and stuff. And and I make them for bronies as well. Some bronies are 13 and over, and that is pretty much what I do. 2. Do you love or hate Barney? Yeah, Barney, I mean, some episodes I used to watch as a kid, and they do have some child memories, but some of them I don't really care that much about. Honestly, I don't really, I don't hate or like Barney, I just don't really care for it anymore, to be honest. But I do collect these of it and VHS of it, because you see, I'm a big fan of Entertainment, usually like to collect their items and stuff, so that's just what I basically do. Hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, then I'll try again in episode 4. No, 5. In episode 5. This is episode 4. What the hell am I talking about? Right, and last but not least, we have 4 questions from Jack Williams. He says, 1. Have you seen the Disney Pixar film Coco before? This is probably going to shock you guys, but I have not seen it before. I actually have not seen Coco. I watch a lot of Disney and Pixar films, but I have not seen that one yet. Honestly, I haven't. I don't know what it is, but I might look it up. 2. What is your favourite episode of Brum? My favourite episode of Brum probably has to be Brum the Crazy Chair Chase. Because, I don't know, I just found it fun to watch when Gordon the hairdresser was on the roller coaster, and his reactions were, I don't know, it was just a good episode. It's such a good episode. I like the Crazy Chair Chase episode. It's my favourite one. 3. Who are your favourite characters from Teletubbies? Of course, the main 4, Tea, Quickie, Dipsy, Lala and Poe, the Nunu, the Baby Sun, the Rabbits, everything in Teletubbies is my favourite, of course. I'm not a fan of the reboot, so I'm not going to list down what's in it. I know these baby Teletubbies, but I'm not a fan of it. I just only like the old series. And 4, have you heard of SD Entertainment, the company that was make way for Noddy, Angie Ballerina, the next steps of Book the Builder, Very Steady Build? SD Entertainment, no, I don't know it. I only know Entertainment and Mattel, but I don't know SD Entertainment. I don't really collect the new Bot the Build DVDs. I do collect the ones from Entertainment, but I don't collect the ones that were owned by them. Same with Angie and Barry. Yeah, I don't collect them from ST Entertainment. But it sounds interesting. Hopefully they're better than what Mattel did. Honestly, Mattel